Hi, this is Vinney Chopra. Thank you for again joining on my podcast, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. As you know, I wrote that book, which is a top seller in Amazon. Internationally also got a lot of acclaim, reviews and all. And this podcast is about syndication, about commercial investing. I like to bring great guests for you and dig into their story, their successes, and find out some nuggets from them so that you could really enjoy them and learn from them and then implement them. Hey guys, you're going to love this episode. This is Vinney Chopra in my backyard, and I am bringing a great personality to you, Dr. Erin Hudson. She was next door to me just this weekend. Rupam and Rohit Khanna, they put together a great, event for charity. And I had the pleasure to meet this lovely lady, from Quattro Capital. She's the co-founder of Quattro Capital, just a wonderful company, syndicators like me. Vinney Chopra, I come to you live. Live tomorrow, actually, Friday, 9:30 a.m. every morning on Friday, and also many times during the week. So go ahead and, like and subscribe and give us 5-star reviews, because that's what makes it fun. And you know what? I want to introduce Erin. She's a freedom coach. She's also co-founder of Quattro Capital. She's so much involved, and she loves alternative investing. And I have a couple of short-term rentals also. We'll talk about it. Also talk about the tiny home communities that you just bought the land. And also you're so passionate to make the, women world rock. And you're actually, presenting something today. Later on, you just mentioned, I found out Erin is a ball of energy, like a woman who just drank a Red Bull and jumped out of an airplane. She's so much fun. And she focuses on mindset, positivity, taking massive action, investor relations, and helping people achieve their goals, helping women in the space so more than they can do. And she shows the way. She's the mama of 5 and also used to be a chiropractor and 5 practices before selling them all to focus in real estate. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun.
Erin. Well, quick correction, not 5 practices, 2 practices in Southern California.
Yes. So let's just get into it. Where did you grow up and how the mind shift got you into real estate and all those good stuff?
Yeah. So listen, I'll fire away. I get extremely passionate when I speak, Vinney. So listen, Mr. Smiley, just stop me whenever you have to, if you have a question or something. Okay. But yeah, so Erin Hudson here. And as he said, I'm a mom of 5 beautiful children, grew up in Southern California, was in private practice, but let's just go back. Let's go back to the childhood. Yes. How that kind of unfolded and how I got to where I am today. And I truly, truly hope that I just am I breathe a little bit of breath into you, some fresh air, some hope that if I can do it, so can you. And that's what I hope to walk away with. No better person to be on this call with than Mr. Vinney Chopra. I love his energy. And when you put 2 that have fierce energy for people to win in life, it's like a double dose, just like what he said. We both had our Red Bulls without having our Red Bulls this morning. So anyhow, like I said, I have 5 kids, but I also grew up as the second oldest in 5. And I came from a home where maybe you can relate. Mom and dad worked every single day, 9-to-5 jobs. We kind of fend for ourselves, to say the truth. Sometimes we were making dinner and so forth for the brothers and the sisters. But really, the thing that bothered me at a very, very young age is that I saw my parents living and walking out somebody else's dream. They were helping them attain the dream, and they were not getting to walk out or live their own. And perhaps, again, maybe this resonates with you too. My parents didn't talk about where we were going to go put our seed money to duplicate it, what investments we were going to go into, the stock market, real estate. None of that stuff was even talked about. We were just the bare minimum trying to get by. And I remember at a very young age thinking, this is so ass backwards. Like, we're all born with this entrepreneurial spirit. We all have it inside of us, all to different degrees. And many of us have it suppressed. And I will tell you, I just knew at a young age that I was destined for something great. And I certainly was not going to settle for mediocrity or the bare minimum, that there had to be something more to life, right?
Hi, you are listening to Syndication Made Easy podcast. We will be right back after this short break.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Vinney Chopra, and thank you for subscribing to my podcast and YouTube channel and Facebook pages and all the great things, and LinkedIn. Connect with me. I come live to you every Friday at 9:30 Pacific with Vinney and Bo show. Please also look at that. And also the podcast, which is my apartment syndication made easy. The book I wrote a couple of years back became international top seller on Amazon International now. And then we like to bring great guests for you every week or twice a week sometime to give you a lot of great knowledge. So please subscribe. You give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. The better the guests we can bring, and our ranking will go higher also. Thanks again for following us and really getting the most out of it. Please comment, like, share, because we would love to bring better and better material for you.
And so with that being said, as I shared, one of 5 kids,
I'm just thinking, I'm a little bit darker. I want to be a little bit brighter.
Yeah, no, the thing is that we all have this being the first, right?
Yes,
I was
yes.
the first kid in my family to graduate college. I was the first kid to go and get my doctorate. I'm the first kid to invest in real estate. I'm the first person that has this desire to leave something so much bigger in this world than I found it. I'm so much on fire. I'm the one that's going to go build the empire for my family and for my kids. And I'll tell you, when I got started in doing that, my 4 brothers and sisters thought I was crazy. They're like, what is she smoking? Because I was so unapologetically obsessed with getting in the game in such a massive way. When Hudson steps in, it is not 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's all the way or no way.
All in.
Yeah.
Erin,
sure.
I love your passion. And I think I'm very much like you. And the thing is, every day, a lot of us, think, am I really reaching the destiny? I interviewed Mark Victor Hansen yesterday and Crystal, and we talked about their Ask book and the destiny. We are all destined to be better than what we are today. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. No, listen, I think, and Eric Thomas says it best. I can, I will, and I must. And if you have the mind of perseverance, pushing through all the hard, you can absolutely have whatever it is that you desire in life. And so with my 5 kids, there's nothing I want more than to show them the ropes and to help them to believe that they can have whatever they set out and whatever they're passionate for. There is no mountain too high. You just figure out when you hit a wall, you pivot, you get around, you figure it out, and you find a way to get it done. And so that's what I want to
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I met him. I have a picture with Eric Thomas. I had a pleasure to meet him. And he actually did on Instagram some post. I'll have Ralph, please put that picture in there, brother.
No, for sure. But that guy gets me on fire because really it's about
He's amazing.
My desire is for people. I'll say it for me. When I wake up in the morning, I am so excited to jump out of my bed because there is so much fruit and so many amazing things that we get to go accomplish and walk out our dreams, our wildest dreams. We get to walk them out every day. And what I desire for everybody in life, but especially women, because I'm super passionate to see that in life, is for them to have that same feeling that they are so excited to jump out of bed because they are going to go conquer the world today.
I love
world
it.
is our oyster, as cliche as it sounds, but
Yep.
it is so fun when you realize that we can have whatever, that we are all 100% worthy and deserving of having whatever we want, Vinney.
So true, so true. I'm so passionately, hearing you. And I know for sure there are a lot of people who are just wanting that little niche, to just nudge, actually is the right word, to nudge them in the right path. We always come with the whys every single day. There is a left turn or a right turn, but we got to make a decision. Analysis paralysis kills us. Procrastination kills us. Unfocusedness kills us. We get stymied with all these non-productive activities every single day. And then we come back and say, why I'm not growing? Why I'm not excelling? Why I'm not buying the things in real estate like you and I are? Why I'm not raising money? Why I'm not doing what I really is destined to do in this life?
Sure. No, that's exactly it. And look, it doesn't happen overnight, friends.
No,
it's one of those, it's not, a lot of times people will chase that dangling carrot, and the dangling carrot, when you're chasing that money, it flees quick. But when you put in that hard work day by day and you're on a mission to do something great, you can't help but to have massive success. Right. And then the other thing is you have to be willing to be massively flexible. Those you notice that are super, super successful are extremely, extremely flexible. We don't get caught up with the minutia. We don't get caught up when things get difficult and something is in the way. You just work the plan, right? And you figure it out.
Totally.
So, here I was in private practice. So I grew up, got my degree in private practice, had 2 of them. And I had a gentleman in my practice, one of my patients, say, talk about this mailbox money. And I said, well, tell me more. What is this mailbox money? I've never heard of that before. And that's all it took, friend, was to find out that he makes money when he sleeps at night and he buys single family properties. And let me tell you something that stuck with me so hard that whole day as I was working on patients. It was in my head about, oh my gosh, I want to learn about how I could have this mailbox money. And so, let's just say that long story short, I went after it. I lived in Southern California at the time. It didn't make sense to buy single family properties there. You would have to pay your tenant to live in your house. And so I actually started to invest in Indianapolis, Indiana, and to each their own. Y'all, I started and I was buying $30,000 houses that rent for $700. That's the way I got in. It doesn't mean it's the right way or the wrong way. It's just what worked for me. And I'll tell you something. Within 2 years, I acquired 26 rental properties, and I now got a taste of that mailbox money. And so from there, what really transpired when you get fired up, or let's say when I get fired up and I'm doing something that's exciting, I can't help it. I want to share with everybody because I don't want to just win. I want everyone to win. Totally. It would just be part of natural conversation. Vinney, I'm sure you can totally agree with what I'm saying is that you can't help it. You share, right? And so long story short, people would say, Erin, I heard about you. And all of a sudden, before you knew it, doctors and friends and families of mine were saying, help me get in the game, Erin. Help me get in the game.
I love it.
I share this with you. You do not have to be the specialist. You don't.
You don't.
What I would share with my patients or friends or family, I would say, look, this is what's working for me. I'm not the specialist. I've only been doing this 2 years. And boy, am I in love with it. Right. And so when you tell them that you're not the specialist and you are full disclosure, and I say, look, probably ABC company could probably do it way better. They've been doing turnkey companies for a long time. Maybe it's best you reach out to them. Let me tell you something. When you take it off the table, people want 100 times more because they're not people sharing the objections and the downfalls and things that could go wrong. I'm a full disclosure person. So with that being said, when I took it off the table, guess what happened?
It came back.
They wanted it more. They wanted it more. They said, no, I want to work with you, Erin. So why do I share all this with you? I share it with you because look, I did 231 buy and sell transactions in 3 years. But here's the funny part. Don't think it all needs to be perfect. I didn't even have a website. I did not have a company phone number for my turnkey. I just worked from the bottom of my heart to do good for other people. And naturally the spill just happens, right? So anyway, that was just kind of my head start.
I'm so excited what you're saying, because that's how I got started 14, 15 years back, and started from one investor giving me 50,000, and he brought in actually 3 million. My top investors have almost 4 million with me now, who just started with me. I've got 460 investors or so. Only my wife and I know, and our CPA knows them. That's all. Nobody else knows in our whole organization. And